and sends his divining top. Ooh, there's a
There's
counterbalance.
a counterbalance, but there's already plenty of power on the board. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power on the board. Colossal Fuentes is at 14.
Colosso wants that land so he can play Tarmogoyf of his own.
Yeah, but we still have an unblockable Mutavault that is in play. Well, I guess I could get dispatched off with Swords of Plowshare.
And with only one card in his opponent's hand, the Force Will in Tarek's hand, I don't think it's going to do much.
Yeah, it's definitely blanked. And Colosso isn't
Colosso
taking
should
advantage
probably
of that.
Swords to Plowshare, yeah, right here.
Right, he didn't. So he's giving Tarek a chance to draw a blue card. Look at the top card. Is it blue?
Oh, I think Tarek actually had 2 cards. He's just holding them.
Yeah, he had 2. Oh, I thought he had a second Force of Will.
I thought I saw it too.
Oh, I guess it must have been the
Curse Catcher or something.
yeah, maybe the Lord of Atlantis looked like Force of Will.
So, yeah, Tarek drew Lord of Atlantis, so he's got 2. Or he's soon going to have 2. But he just passes the turn back. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, he's going to play Lord of Atlantis here, obviously.
Yep, second Lord of Atlantis. So we are going to be island walking. There's Mutavault. It's a 4/4. And, he's going to lose. He may lose double Lord. He corrects him, so say that one's summoned sick.
He may lose that Lord here with...
He may lose both Lords right now. Because he can use Swords of Plowshare on the new Lord, block the old Lord. And that's what's going to happen.
Yep. So Mutavault's going to take Colosso down to 11, and looks like Tarek here is going to lose both his Lords.
And, yeah, I don't think he planned on that happening.
Nope.
I would have been content with a 4/4 on Mutavault.
Tarek here goes up to 21 from Swords of Plowshares, and Colosso draws the counterbalance. I think he's going to cast Corrosion Grip here on Aetherfile. That's what he does.
There's a Waterfront Bronzer.
Right off the top. That's pretty good. Colosso has to pick up and read Waterfront Bouncer.
I didn't actually hear anything.
There's sound interference whenever you use that to talk.
Yes.
So Colosso looks at the top 3. Looks like Brainstorm, Quasali Pride Mage, and a Flooded Strand. He's going to put Flooded Strand on top. Colosso goes deep into the tank to see what he can do. Both Tarmogoyfs are 5/6, but with the Waterfront Bouncer on Tarek's side of the board, he might be in some trouble.
Cards in hand for Tarek.
Tarek has none. He drew that Waterfront Bouncer off the top.
Could be that the card that Tarek draws may not be better than than bouncing the Waterfront. The Tarmogoyf may want to hold on to it.
Sure.
Maybe not. I think you just smash in there with your Mutavault and your Tarmogoyf. Try to end this game as soon as possible, no matter what it is. Even if it's a Force of Will, do you pitch your Force of Will?
I mean, you don't have another blue spell, maybe. Because, yeah, you can probably bounce the Colossus Tarmogoyf and then activate Mutavault, attack him for 7. Put him on a definite 2-turn clock. Colossus thinking long and hard here. It's going to play Flooded Strand. And crack it immediately.
Yep. It's going to go. Goes to 10.
Colossus needs a little help. So if Colosso gets the Swords of Plowshares for the Waterfront Bouncer, and Tarek just all-ins, draws a blank and all-ins, what do you do here if you're Colosso? Do you bounce off the Tarmogoyf or take 5 and kill the Mutavault?
I think killing the Mutavault might be fine, because that threatens being unblockable at any point.
There's Swords of Plowshares for Colosso, so this play that I just asked Rashad about might happen. And he'll do it right now.
Alright, so now
Tarek
we're
just
in
passes.
Draco.
And Clausen now has counterbalance top going.
Counterbalance top just throws it out there. This may seal it up. And Days gives Tarek one free turn. This is your free turn. And it's a Lord of Atlantis, which is big. This is a big play.
So Clausen's got to have a 2 on top, I think. Which I think if he stacked it correctly, he's got a solid Pride Mage.
Nope, and it's a Rex Warlock. So we get in there for 3 unblockable. Colosso is going to run out of time. He only has 3 more attacks like that.
Clausen looks at top 3.
Yeah, we have a Brainstorm and a Rock Warlock, which doesn't do much with staring down that Tarmogoyf.
You can use it as sort of a pseudo fog by gaining some life.
That's +1 turn, so I'll have to assume that. Okay, so we are going to go with the Warlock. Pass the turn, I have to guess that Brainstorm's on top. Mutavault is going to get activated and attack again. 3 unblockable. Thanks to the Island Walk granted by the Lord of Atlantis.
Another Mutavault. Man, oh man. Clausen needs some help here.
Second Mutavault, yeah. That's with threatening lethal. I don't know what Clausen can draw. He's going to top during his upkeep. Look at a Brainstorm. Draw the Brainstorm. Cast the Brainstorm. It's going to let him see 1 extra card. Is that 1 extra card going to be enough? Has to be a really good
2
one.
extra cards, right? He brainstorms.
Well, he saw both of these cards. He saw, oh no. Okay, he sees 2 cards, but they don't do anything.
This last card, the one right on top of his deck, has to be Swords of Plowshare if Clausen wants to try to win this game.
Well, that 1 card isn't going to be available for us to see.
Oh, he puts 2 back.
Oh yeah, you're right. So we can look for Swords of Plowshare. If we don't find Swords of Plowshare, we have to run our Warlock into the fray and gain 3 life and get an extra turn. That puts him up to 7.
Another out Clausen has is Soul of Temptation.
Also, we are going to
not see that 3rd extra card.
We're not going to look at that extra card just yet.
See, this is kind of tricky for Clausen because by not seeing that extra card, if he doesn't have an extra land and the Soul of Temptation, he's not going to be able to cast it next turn. But if that 3rd card were a Soul of Temptation, he could put it on top and be able to easily cast it next turn.
Soul of Temptation doesn't do anything, though.
Oh, it's all Merfolk. I forgot about that. It's
right.
not just your own Merfolk.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, so Clausen goes up to 8 as long as there isn't a Lord in Tarek's hand. Clausen gets one last turn. And no Lord, he's just gonna, I don't know what he's trying to explain. He's wondering what he can have while being tapped out. And he sends in for 6.
Putting Clausen down to 2 life. Clausen has a big turn right here. He needs to get very lucky.
He needs to draw his card and then look for top. He has to draw the card first so that he can see, so that he gets as deep as possible, right?
Yeah. This is the top, if that matters.
So we're top before we draw, and we see a Predator. So we draw the Predator, top again.
Yep.
Cross fingers. This is it. This is it.
He's doing 1 at a time.
Rocks Warlock. That's not going to do it.
Looks like we might have a champion.
We attack with Tarmogoyf. It gets a little bit bigger. And Tarek wisely takes it at 22 life. Tarek goes down to 16.
And now if Tarek just alpha strikes here.
It doesn't even need an alpha strike, just any strike.
Tarek asks, you want to just show me what's in your hand?
Well, let's say that he has Klaus has the best possible card in his hand right now. You still attack with everything, and you don't die. Next turn, you're at 16.
Yeah. Just as long as Tarek doesn't screw up here, give Klaus an extra turn.